avoid paying taxes. For instance, CCA pulled out of its contract to operate the Cleveland, Ohio pre-release center because it did not want to pay its share of local taxes. Both the city and county had given CCA more than a 50% tax abatement from 1995 to 1998, but it was not enough for the corporation. In 1997, CCA paid its property taxes for Leavenworth, Kansas detention center under protest, arguing that 90% of the prison should be classified as residential. I mean, this is absolutely outrageous.
It's all about
In
making
1994,
money.
Wackenhut officials promised to pay Glades County officials about $400,000 a year in property taxes, but later sold the land to a specialized created nonprofit entity.
Yeah, that's the game.
The next year, the Florida Correctional Privatization Commission exempted the 750-bed prison from property tax. Glades isn't the only Florida county that hasn't collected property taxes for the for-profit prison industry. Bay, Columbia, Polk, and Palm Beach counties, home to other prisons and juvenile facilities managed by Wackenhut, CCA, and Correctional Services Corporation, were also not receiving tax revenues from these operations. Florida is not the only state that taxes, subsidies, commercialize private prison profit, and then the Arizona thing that I had read to you before. All right. Another attempt to avoid taxation occurred when CCA merged with REIT to take advantage of a loophole in the federal tax system that allows REITs to avoid taxation at the county level. Although this tax shelter was, you know, it's just disgusting.
Absolutely.
You really have to go into this, and we will go into this more and more. This thing is huge. But you can see as we're reading this stuff to you, right? These companies are making profits, and the state taxpayer is picking up the tab.
And public
They're making money because they're
safety is put on.
you.
Yeah, that's right. And public safety is put at risk. The bottom line
absolutely.
is public safety is put at risk. Not only are you getting the shaft and losing money and paying all these corrupt individuals,
the hidden costs.
Your public safety is at risk, and that is the bottom line. Unbelievable hidden costs, and that's why privatization does not work in these areas. It should not be privatized.
Yes, there's no way you can justify taking. The state has the responsibility.
Absolutely.
It creates the law that puts a person in jail. It has the responsibility of handling that person. And as we've said before, the state correctional agencies have academies. They train their people. Privatized prisons don't do this.
Well, the case against
And the
privatization
hidden
is
costs. I mean, once you start really taking a good close look at the hidden costs, that's screwing you. You're paying that. And these people are making a profit screwing you. That's outrageous.
Profit motivation doesn't improve prisons.
No, it
It's
doesn't.
Absolutely outrageous.
It doesn't improve anything.
Nothing.
And it corrupts politics.
Oh,
Politicians take money from these lobbying groups and screw us. And when they do that, you should throw them out of